Hello everybody, you've probably seen a meme actually going around where if you search up scam on Roblox and you just click games, you'll immediately see Adopt Me as the first result. Which I gotta say is definitely pretty funny considering how a ton of people, whenever they think of scam, they immediately think of Adopt Me. So is Roblox wrong or right? I'm pretty sure they're right when associating scam with Adopt Me, considering how Adopt Me is actually known for trust trades and scams. Anyways, tell me down below, what do you actually think of this? Do you hate this? Or do you like that Adopt Me actually shows up whenever you type scam and think it's pretty interesting? Of course, inside of this video, I'm going to be talking about why this actually happens, or at least a few theories I actually have, and how some Adopt Me players are actually mad that this happened and are saying that Roblox is biased against Adopt Me. But before I start, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and subscribe and notifications on for more videos like this in the future. Basically just talking about different situations going on inside the community. Now, I'm not sure who to actually credit of finding this out, that Adopt Me comes up whenever you search scam, but credit to whoever actually originally found that out. So starting off, the original theory of why this actually shows up is because scam is actually set in the description, and as you can see in most games, they actually have like this little related tag thing at the bottom of the description, so whenever you search up any of these keywords, the game comes up. So maybe Adopt Me just has scam beside of its description for whatever reason, and that's the reason that it actually shows up. And this person actually said on Twitter, for the people who think Roblox did it on purpose or because it is a scam, realistically it's probably because they used the word scam instead of the description. Now this does make a lot of sense in my opinion, but if you actually go and check the description of Adopt Me, not once does it actually say scam in it, so it must be for another reason. Now the next one I actually saw is Adopt Me is actually just like a really popular game, and it should show up for pretty much every single search result just because of how many players are actually on it. However, this just isn't true because, as you know, Brookhaven, another extremely popular role-playing game on Roblox, does not show up at all on the search results for scam, so it's also not really that possible. Of course, then we have the fact that Roblox just hates Adopt Me and decided to put it under the term scam because they just don't like the game, which would be really funny if a Roblox employee actually did this, but most likely this wouldn't happen because Adopt Me obviously gives Roblox a lot of money, and I highly doubt they actually hate the game that bad, even though it does crash the website sometimes. Now the next theory I actually saw is actually way more likely than any of the other ones, and that's just the fact that it just randomly came up. It just decided to just happen just because. Like for instance, Bed Wars is also there, which might actually get sued by Hypixel, a Minecraft server, but a ton of people think that that game's a scam and it just randomly shows up as third place. So maybe this was just by chance and it just happened to show up. But at the same time, if you search a ton of other just random keywords just like scam, Adopt Me doesn't show up for any of those. So this brings me to my last theory, and it's kind of an obvious one, but maybe people are just searching Adopt Me and scam together. Obviously there's a ton of Adopt Me scam videos, so maybe some little kids or just some random people just decided to search up Adopt Me scam, and Adopt Me is kind of related to scams. A lot of people, whenever they think of scams on Roblox, they actually immediately go to Adopt Me because of things like trust trading on Adopt Me, where someone says ABC for trust trade and you give them the items and they're supposed to give you some items back, but they don't end up doing it and they just scam you out of your items and just leave the game. So maybe people just think of Adopt Me and scam together. Same with Bed Wars. Konekokitten actually made a video on it, and maybe that's why people started searching out Bed Wars and scam together. But that just seems like the most realistic one to me. Tell me your opinion down below. What are your theories? How do you think this is happening? And of course, why? Now moving on, some Roblox Adopt Me players were obviously very mad whenever they found out that whenever you type scam, their favorite game comes up, which of course Adopt Me does have a lot of scamming on it, but still they feel like every game on Roblox, or at least most games on Roblox with trading, actually have people that are getting scammed, which is definitely true. I've gotten scammed inside of other games before, and even though I don't play Adopt Me, I know it's possible to get scammed inside of every other game, just like you do in Adopt Me. People feel like Roblox is unfairly treating Adopt Me just really bad for no reason. As you see, this person actually said, this doesn't seem right. Adopt Me is getting blamed for other people's actions. Obviously, Adopt Me doesn't condone and want people scamming on their game. However, people scam on every single game, so of course they scam on Adopt Me. So should Adopt Me really be under the term scam, sort of blaming Adopt Me for all the scams that actually happen on it? Especially since Adopt Me does go out of its way to actually prevent scamming. Like, they've tried their hardest, and people definitely do still get scammed, but the Adopt Me team have really tried to stop scamming on their game. Anyways, tell me down below, do you think it should be changed, or do you think it's not that big of a deal? Obviously, it doesn't really change much about Adopt Me or anything, really. Adopt Me is just going to be known for scams for a long time, just because of how many people actually get scammed on their game, with trust trading like I mentioned earlier. Anyways, make sure you guys go and like the video and subscribe to notifications on out for more videos like this in the future. Tell me all your opinions down below on this entire situation. Do you think that Adopt Me should show up or not? And why do you think it shows up? And goodbye.